Planet Nakos and Universe 7 are going to be destroyed? Beerus will become a savior? Hey guys, it's Mr. 60 Anime here. Today, we're going to talk about part 5 of Beerus' life story before he became a god of destruction. But before we get started, make sure to like this video so you can stay updated with more content like this. Thanks everyone. In the last part, we ended with the scene where Lord Terran, Whis, Gaza, and Beerus went to the Makai world to confront the Makioshin. They wanted to question him about a mysterious creature that attacked their world. However, the Makioshin denied any involvement, claiming he wasn't responsible for what happened. And that's where part 5 of this Dragon Ball special chapter begins. The first panel opens with a scene showing Planet Nakos. The narrator explains that after Beerus and the others went to the Makai world, Beerus decided to return to his home planet to help his people and search for survivors after the explosion. Beerus speaks up and recalls a memory. He mentions that near their location, there was once an elderly shopkeeper who used to let him sleep in his shop to avoid working. Meanwhile, Champa also shares a memory, saying that the best restaurant he used to eat at was located in this area. He remembers how kind the restaurant owner was, sometimes giving him free food. Beerus then starts to recall the face of the Makioshin they had just confronted. He's convinced that the Makioshin was responsible for everything that happened, but he couldn't do anything about it. He just looked at me as if nothing happened, Beerus thinks. I want him to pay for what he did to us, but it's impossible for me to go to that world. At that moment, an old man suddenly appears and greets the two of them, saying, "Greetings to both of you." At this point, Beerus speaks up and says, "Hey old man, what are you doing here?" The old man responds, saying it doesn't really matter why he's there. He's just there to warn them about something. He clarifies that it's not just a planet in danger, it's the entire universe. He says that this universe is starting to smell like it's about to be destroyed. Beerus, confused, asks, "What are you talking about? Are you going crazy?" But the old man continues, speaking in a cryptic manner. He says that now that the Demon King has arrived, nothing will be left standing. "My warning is here, and now that he has come, everything will be complete," the old man declares. His words are vague and difficult to understand, but they still shock Beerus and Champa. Both of them exclaim, "Did you just say Demon King?" The old man continues, saying, "The truth is, once he is fully released, every trace of existence in this universe will be altered. That's why he must be stopped. But to do that, a hero must volunteer to face him." Beerus, irritated, interrupts, "That's enough nonsense. That Makioshin can't leave that world. There's no way he can get out." The old man, however, doesn't stop. He asks, "And what about the beast that attacked your world? Are you saying it can't leave that world either?" At this point, Beerus falls silent. The old man continues, "I can see from your face that you don't believe me. Boy, do you want to prevent the Demon King from destroying this universe?" Beerus replies, "I can't go back to that world by myself. It's impossible." The old man responds, saying that it wouldn't be a problem for him. He can take Beerus to that world if he wants. Champa then speaks up, turning to Beerus. "This is a great opportunity for us," he says. "You can finally show the gods how important you really are. I want this too. What do you think? Should we listen to the old man and go to the Makai world to fight that demon?" Champa continues, "We can do this together. We can save the universe and our planet. And if we succeed, those gods will have no choice but to respect us." Beerus begins to think it over. He realizes that this is a serious problem. If he tells Lord Terran about it, Terran would easily handle the situation, and all the credit would go to him. Beerus would lose his chance to prove himself to the gods. With a determined look, Beerus boldly tells the old man, "Take me there right now. The one who will save this planet and this universe will be none other than the almighty Beerus." The old man just smiles. Right after that, the old man quickly transports Beerus and Champa to the Makai world. Beerus looks around and says, "Hey old man, I think you brought us to the wrong place. This isn't the Makai world." But the old man just smirks and says, "Actually, this place is perfect for you two." And just like that, he quickly vanishes, leaving Beerus and Champa alone. Champa is shocked by what he sees and quickly tells Beerus that he's seeing something. At this point, it is revealed that a massive number of monsters have surrounded them. Beerus and Champa both exclaim, "Did that old man just play a trick on us?" After hours of intense fighting, Beerus and Champa finally manage to defeat all the monsters. As they catch their breath, they notice a massive rift dividing the Makai world from the mortal realm. Beerus points to it and says, "That's the only way out of this world." But the pressure coming from that rift is intense. If we want to escape, we'll have to go through it. Champa, visibly worried, asks, "What are we going to do? Are we stuck here? How are we supposed to get out?" But Beerus remains determined. I came here to finish that Demiurgus. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I will do whatever it takes to find that beast. Just then, a voice interrupts them, saying, "There's no need to look for me." At that moment, Demiurgus himself appears in front of Beerus and Champa. Beerus glares at him and says, "So you finally decided to show up." The Makioshin smirks and responds, "You're as foolish as I imagined you would be." Beerus clenches his fists and says, "So, you really were the one who sent that monster to my planet using that old man?" But the Makioshin just chuckles and replies, "What am I, your tour guide? If you want information, you're going to have to take it from me." Beerus and Champa immediately charge forward, launching a powerful punch at the Makioshin. However, the Makioshin easily dodges their attack. Without missing a beat, the Makioshin swiftly counters with a powerful kick directed at Champa, sending him flying a great distance. Meanwhile, Beerus manages to evade the Makioshin's attacks, and the two engage in a rapid exchange of blows, moving so fast that their movements are barely visible. In the midst of the battle, the Makioshin suddenly summons a sword and swiftly slashes at Beerus. Beerus narrowly dodges the blade, but the Makioshin immediately follows up with another attack. Just then, Champa rushes toward them and shouts, "Beerus, look out!" Beerus quickly reacts, dodging to the side just in time. Champa's attack lands directly on the Makioshin, sending him airborne. While the Makioshin is still in the air, Beerus seizes the opportunity and delivers a powerful kick, sending the Makioshin flying even farther. With the Makioshin momentarily off guard, Beerus and Champa waste no time and unleash a barrage of energy blasts, all hitting the Makioshin head-on. After the dust settles, Beerus and Champa stand side by side, catching their breath. Champa smirks and says, "Good work, we got him." Beerus nods and adds, "There's no way that Makioshin could have survived that attack." However, as the smoke clears, it is revealed that the Makioshin has used a barrier technique to protect himself from their combined attack. The Makioshin smirks and says, "Nice try. If you had actually managed to catch me with that attack, I'd definitely be gone by now. Looks like you two aren't as weak as I thought." The Makioshin smirks and says, "But no matter what you do, your attempts to defeat me will never work. Do you really think you can beat me, even if the two of you work together? You can't defeat me. It will never happen. And the reason is simple. You lack the cunning needed in a true battle." Champa, confused, asks, "What are you talking about?" Before Champa can react, a sword suddenly pierces through his back, stabbing straight through his body. Beerus's eyes widen in shock. "Champa!" he yells. The Makioshin calmly continues. "After I dodged your attacks, and before the fog cleared around me, I used the dust as a cover. I left behind a decoy to distract you so you wouldn't notice my real move. And look at that. A simple trick like that was enough to completely fool you. That's why you can't defeat me, boy." Beerus grits his teeth, anger boiling inside him. "Don't underestimate me," he shouts. Furious, Beerus begins to charge up a powerful hakai attack, his energy surging as he directs it straight at the Makioshin. The energy blast is so intense that the Makioshin is unable to avoid it in time. The attack lands directly, resulting in a massive explosion that shakes the entire area. Breathing heavily, Beerus lowers his hand and says, "Maybe I overdid it. That hakai was way stronger than I intended. But it's fine. What matters is that I ended it."